Number 2, Idris Williams. Starting at guard, a 6'2 sophomore out of Queens, New York. Number 3, Khalik Sharp. Starting at guard, a 6'2 freshman out of Cambridge, Minnesota. Number 5, John Truline. Starting at forward, a 6'6 freshman out of Columbus, Georgia. Number 4, Marquintez Dixon. And starting at forward, a 6'5 sophomore out of Zaragoza, Spain. Number 13, Francisco Monreal. One more time for the Tigers of Fort Hays Tech. It's Williams, number 2. It's Sharp, number 3. It's Dixon, number 4. Truline, number 5. And Monreal, number 13. Chris, not sure the status of Chase Harris, but the leading scorer in the Jayhawk is not in the starting lineup. Not sure if he's going to play tonight. If he doesn't, I don't have to tell you how big that is for Coffeeville. He's number 1 in the league in scoring.
Yeah, that's huge. That's a big development. So we'll see if he comes off the bench or what he's able to do if he plays at all.
For the Red Ravens tonight, starting at guard, a 5'10 sophomore out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Number 2, Brian Griffith. A 6'2 sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Number 5, Justin Taylor. A 6'4 freshman out of Detroit, Michigan. Number 3, Trent Ruth. A 6'5 freshman out of the Congo, number 7, Daniel Tombwe. And a 6'7 freshman out of Ghana, number 32, Rashid Kuta. One more time, your starting 5 for the Red Ravens, led by Jay Herkelman, assisted by Jordan Bailey. It's number 2, Griffith, number 3, Ruth, number 5, Taylor, number 7, Tombwe, and number 32, Kuta. Justin had to wait for a minute there. I think the mic went out for a second.
See, it's not us the only ones battling.
It's no kidding.
It's one of those nights.
Chris, it's a new night, a new arena, a new city. But when these two teams played out in Goodland, Justin Taylor had 24 points, maybe played his best game as a Raven, and single-handedly willed this team to a win.
Yep, no doubt. No doubt.
Justin's a pass-first point guard, Chris, but I think that Fort Hays Tech game reminded everybody that he can still score when he wants to.
Yeah. As if we could forget who he is. He didn't let us forget that day, and who knows? It may be another one of those games tonight.
No question about it.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was.
One more time, your starting lineups for both teams for Fort Hays Tech. Number 2, Williams. Number 3, Sharp. Number 4, Dixon. Number 5, Truline. Number 13, Monreal for the Red Ravens. Number 2, Griffith. Number 3, Ruth. Number 5, Taylor. Number 7, Tombwe. And number 32, Kuta. It will be Rashid Kuta. It will be, I believe that's Dixon. It is Marquintez Dixon to do the jump ball. Here we go from Netless Hall. Ravens, Tigers. It's Fort Hays Tech off the tip. Tigers 3-2 in their last 5, Chris, but a win tonight, that would put the conference on notice of, wow, this team's really starting to find their stride.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ravens trying to bounce back after the loss to Barton. That shot off, rebound Kuta. Here come the Red Ravens for the first time tonight. Trent Ruth back in the starting lineup for Coffeeville. Kuta looking for a pass, handoff to Ruth. Ruth gets a big screen from Kuta. Ruth trying to throw it up for Rashid, and nice defense there from Monreal. Monreal has a very difficult task, Chris. He's a really good interior player for only being 6'5", but he's got to go up against Rashid Kuta.
That's a tall order for anyone.
It's a tall order for a 6'10 guy.
Yeah.
3 for Khalik Sharp up in a little strong. Rebound, Kuta snatched it away from Monreal.
Point taken right there.
Raven basketball, minute in, no score. Brian Griffith. That one deflected up in the air by Truline, out of bounds. Raven basketball. Truline had 20. That led Fort Hays Tech when these two teams met in November. Chris, Griffith and Taylor combined for just 5 points against Barton. Maybe the best defense this team's seen all year. Griffith and Taylor got to get back on track tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. This is point 1 of getting back on track.
Taylor sends it, and a little bit off on that one. Tigers and Ravens both 0-4 in their first 2 possessions of the night. Now Sharp brings it up for the Tigers. Khalik Sharp lost it off the foot of Kuta. It's taken by Tombwe. Here come the Ravens the other way. Tombwe now slows it down. Backs it out, finds Ruth. Ruth sends it. Ruth a little bit short on that one. Tombwe coming skying in and took it away from 2 Tigers. Griffith a 3, no. Kuta puts it up and it rims out. Kuta tries again. 4th try, a foul, and Kuta goes to the line. Tomboy and Kuda willing the Ravens to extra possessions.
We talked about it during the women's game, fighting over rebounds. Another example there.
Oh, we heard it from Jordan Bailey last night, Chris, on the Red Raven Coaches Show. Tomboy and Kuda are two of the best rebounders in this league. Nobody's disputing that. But if this team really wants to get where they want to get to, guys like Taylor, Griffith, Ruth, Nagulich, they're going to have to help those two out. They can't get everyone. Kuda's first free throw up and in and out. Ravens, this team doesn't have many clear struggles on the season, but one of them, I think, Chris, is their free throw shooting. They come into tonight 69% at the line. You'd like that number to go up as we inch closer and closer to the postseason. You want your team to be more closer to 75. Kuda goes 1 out of 2. Ravens lead at 1-0. Inbounds goes to Montreal.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those 1-and-1s that need to go to both makes.
I completely agree. Here is Idris Williams handing it off to Montreal. And Truline, nice defense there from Griffith. They were trying to get Truline, could not. Williams gets a screen from Dixon. Double team comes from the Red Ravens. Truline, 5 to shoot. Truline in the lane, wrestled away by Tomboy, and a foul against Tomboy.
That looked like it, yeah.
Yeah, Jay Herkelman saying he got the ball. And they're going to call that a shooting foul? So Truline will go to the free throw line. He's an 83% free throw shooter. Now they're going to change it to an inbounds play. There we go.
Yeah.
But I guess it goes both ways, Chris. I talked about, Montreal has his hands full going up against Kuda. Kuda's going to have to go out to the perimeter more than he usually does to defend a guy like Montreal.
Right, exactly.
Pass to Williams, guarded by Griffith. 6'4" on 5'10", and shot up and good for Idris Williams. Tigers take a 2-1 lead.
That was a nice shot from the right elbow.
Ruth hands it off to Kuda. Ravens down by a point, 2.5 minutes in. Bryan off a screen. Pass to Ruth, pass to Taylor. Down low to Tomboy. Quick ball movement here for the Ravens. Ravens had 23 turnovers on Saturday. Tomboy goes up and scores it. They're trying to get back to the basics. That looks pretty right there for the Raven offense.
No doubt. Nice job at using the rim to aid your shot.
Pass Truline, good look for 3. He missed it. Ravens will take any miss that guy has all night. And Kuda skies in for the block. Here come the Ravens in transition. Griffith all the way inside. A lot of contact, no foul call. Truline cleans up the rebound. Is it a Red Raven game at Nellis Hall without a Rashid Kuda highlight, Chris?
No way. Highlight reel block.
3-2 Coffeeville. Should be 4-3 Tigers, but Kuda with an unreal rejection. Idris Williams, tough shot. Missed it way off. Sharp able to get the rebound and lay it in. Unfortunate there for the Ravens. The way it caromed off the backboard ended up right with the sophomore Sharp.
Yeah, right in between two defenders.
4-3 Tigers lead. Slow start for both of these teams offensively. Kuda finds Tomboy. Tomboy finds Griffith. Now Daniel attacking. Daniel plants the feet. Finds Bryan. 10 to shoot. Love to see Bryan get going, and he's fouled on the way inside. Griffith going to the free throw line. Chris, Tomboy is a guy that really has taken his game up a level after the new year. In the second half of the season, Chris, he's averaging double digits per game. He's got his free throw percentage up to about 70%, and he's shooting 32% from 3. You can tell Tomboy's been in the gym working. He is now a very complete player.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
First free throw here for Bryan Griffith is good.
Yeah, you said it. He's taken that game taking his game to the next level.
Well, and first 10 games of the year, Chris, he was a good player.
Right.
Now he's looking like he might be a great player by the end of the year.
Yeah, no doubt.
One more here for Griffith, trying to put the Ravens back in front. And Bryan goes 2 out of 2. 5-4 Ravens lead, and sometimes with a player like Bryan Griffith, Chris, you just need to see it go in once or twice, and that wakes you up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
15:55 to go first half. Into the game for Fort Hays Tech. Number 12, Terrence Johnson Jr. Number 15, Harold Tompkins. Foul down low there against the Ravens. Number 23, DeKing Smith. That'll be the first foul on Justin Taylor. 15:51 to go first half. Ravens 5, Tigers 4. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98, the Red Ravens Sports Network.
Windsor Place, SNC Electric, Solutions North Bank, Coffeeville Regional Medical Center. Coffeeville 17.
$6566. That's 620-688-6566.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. True commitment to the community, true commitment to the surrounding area. All of the sandwiches that we put in the vending machines have a 5 to 7 day shelf life. Usually when those sandwiches go out of date, we always donate our products to Genesis. We have
Free throws here for Terrence Johnson Jr. as we return to Nellis Hall. 5-4 Ravens, 15:51 to go. First free throw here for Johnson on its way, and good. Johnson on the season, 54% at the line, so he's had his struggles at the stripe. But that first one looked good, Chris.
Yeah, that was pretty clean, pretty pure.
Usually when there's a 50% free throw shooter, you can see kind of a kink in the armor, if you will. But he goes 2 out of 2 there, and he looks like an 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah, there's no hitch in that giddy up.
6-5 Tigers lead. Justin Taylor brings it up for the Red Ravens. So far, 2 for Griffith, 2 for Tomboy, 2 for Kuda. Pardon me, 1 for Kuda. Kuda goes up there, lays it in. Make it 3 for Kuda.
3. Yeah, that works.
The Ravens up 7-6 as both teams trade the lead early in this one. That pass high. Tigers turn it over. Chris, this team's so athletic, so good on the defensive end. The number 3 rated defense in the Jayhawk. And they can speed you up just a little bit like that, where a pass that's 3 inches too high. The difference between pushing in transition and turning the ball over.
Yep, absolutely. Love to see this defense in action because it normally leads to transition offense too.
7-6 Ravens lead and have the basketball. Here is Brian Griffith. Now Rashid Kuda. Kuda hands off to Trent Ruth. Ruth was back in the starting lineup here tonight. Looking to give the Ravens a spark after having a season-high 19 on Saturday. Finding Kuda! Oh, man! What did the rim do to you?
Poor Bram. Poor Bram.
Ferocity. Inside, Tompkins throws it up, missed it. Battle for the loose ball, out of bounds, off the Tigers. 9-6 Ravens lead. 5 already for Kuda. Big fella not messing around tonight.
No, that's for sure, and hopefully the rim has good insurance.
It's going to be expecting an apology.
Yep.
Kuda has it on the right wing. Hand off Ruth. Now Griffith winding up for 3. Brian got it to go. Shooter spin. Brian Griffith has 5. Ravens have a 6-point lead at home.
That used every single inch of the rim.
And it got the shooter's roll, Chris.
Absolutely.
Dixon, pass to Johnson Jr. Now Idris Williams. Williams hands off to Tompkins. Tompkins, a player the Ravens didn't see in the first matchup. He adds a little bit of a post presence to this Tiger team. There's a turnover. Taylor out in front of the pack and lays it in. 8-point lead for the Ravens. Timeout Tigers. Coffeeville putting on a show at Nellis Hall. A Kuda stuff. A Griffith 3. An 8-point lead for the Ravens. We're back in 60 seconds.
Compassionate staff at medical lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions.
Ravens lead this one 14-6 with 13:45 to go. Shane Chris Foyne alongside with you. Timeout Tigers after a big Raven run. That shot up and good for Cade Shimke, the 6'9 freshman out of North Dakota. He's the biggest player on this roster. Makes a nice play there to score in the post. Kuda's got 5 for the Ravens, as does Brian Griffith. 2 for Tom Boyd. That shot up and strong. Rebound cleared out by the Tigers. 14-8, 13-12 to go first half. That one is ripped away. Griffith coming the other way. Brian to Taylor. Taylor goes up and scores it. We said early in the season, Chris, Griffith and Taylor a chance to be a special duo that can will this team to a pretty special season. And they looked the part right there.
Yeah, they did. Nice pass from Griffith to Taylor. It can be Taylor to Griffith. Doesn't matter.
Shimke's shot is off. Rebound, Williams runs it down for the Tigers. Hands it off to Kalik Sharp. Sharp kicks it. 3-point shot here, up and good for DeKing Smith. Ravens have the ball up by 5. Brian behind the back, kicking. Wide open Popovich. It is money! Konstantin Popovich off a pass from Brian Griffith, and the Raven offense starting to find their stride.
That's true. That is true. Griffith drawing the defense, getting it out to the open shooter. Love it.
Constantine there, Chris.
Exactly.
The drive, the kick, Dixon the fake. Dixon attacking Kuda. Step back. Dixon in trouble, hands it off. This is Williams. Williams getting the reverse. That's a really nice move, but he left it a hair short. Here come the Ravens. Chance to go up double digits. Justin Taylor. Taylor inside. Floater. Short. Had his own rebound for a moment, but had it knocked away by Sharp. Up ahead, Williams will lay it in. 19-13 Ravens lead after a fast break score for the Tigers. Brian Griffith has it on the left wing. Ladies won by 44. The boys trying to make it a 2-0 night at Nellis Hall to start this homestand. Constantine tries again. He got it! A pair of threes for Popovich. Ravens by 9. And Chris, last 5 games or so, we haven't seen much Popovich. He comes out tonight. Man, we see him early.
Yeah, and that's the reason why he has the name Constantine right there.
3 here, up and good. Second 3 for DeKing Smith. Tigers doing a nice job keeping pace. It's 22-16. This Tiger team, not the same one we saw in November, Chris. They've gelled together. Their offense, a dangerous one. They're very long and athletic as well.
And the thing about it is they don't even have their leading scorer in the lineup.
Griffith kick. Taylor tries a 3. Ravens, that one off. Rebound pulled down by Dixon. He's able to maneuver away from Tomboy. 10.5 to go first half. Ravens by 6. Tigers trying to cut the lead. DeKing Smith thought about it. This time Popovich stays with them, and a foul. Baseball team is furious down there. That happened right in front of them. 10:27 to go first half. Baseball team trying to let the officials know how they feel about it. Ravens by 6. We're back in 60 seconds.
Advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons? Coffeeville Community College can help, and CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
6-point lead. 10:27 to go first half. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you here on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. Idris Williams has it for the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. Now Monreal, handoff to DeKing Smith, who's been hot for the Tigers off the bench. Monreal, ball fake, now looking for a pass. That one nearly intercepted by Ruth. Truline pulls it down. Floater well short. Rebound pulled down, and it's Red Raven basketball. Again, Chris, I go back to what we said before the break. Konstantin Popovich hadn't played much the last couple of weeks. Jay Herkelman puts him out there tonight. He's got 2 threes. He just made a great play to get the basketball back for the Red Ravens. Popovich giving this team good minutes tonight.
Yep, no doubt. Getting back in the swing of things.
Tyrell Smith hands it off to Caparasso, up strong and a foul. Charles thought he should have had the and one. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's one of those 99s for Caparasso. 99 out of 100, that goes in.
So Charles Caparasso at the free throw line for the Red Ravens. A pretty good free throw shooter for a forward. First one spins out. He's a 70% shooter on the season, which, not incredible, but we see a lot of free throw shooters at forward in this league, Chris, that shoot like 50, 60. Charles goes 1 out of 2. Ravens lead it by 7.
Not Shaq-like, if you will.
No, that's right. Williams hands it off to DeKing Smith, and now they work it out to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Relya Nagulic. Now Truline had 20 in the first matchup. Little slow start tonight for Truline, and as they say, dribbled off of his knee, turned it over. So Chris Truline had a great first game against the Red Ravens. 20 points on 4 made threes. Tonight, freshman off to a little bit of a slower start, and therefore Tigers down 7.
I know what it's like to dribble off your knee. It's not fun.
But we talked about it before the game when the lineups came out, Chris, and it's appearing like Chase Harris, the league's leading scorer, is going to be unavailable for the Tigers tonight. Down low trying to get it to Caparasso. That's a foul against Dixon. The freshman, Marquintez Dixon. He's not happy with that call.
No.
I mean, it was a foul, but I understand his frustration because he's 6'6", trying to defend 7-foot Charles Caparasso. Right. That's a tough match.
Yeah, that's not easy for anyone, let alone being 6 inches shorter.
And now they put the 6'5" Francisco Monreal on him. Charles sets a big screen. Ruth behind the back. Ruth had it poked by Williams. It'll stay with the Ravens with 12 on the clock. Trent Ruth had a season-high 19 on Saturday against Barton. Was one of the few offensive players that really had a good day against that Cougar defense. And obviously, Chris, you have Taylor, Griffith, and Ruth all on the floor at the same time. That's 3 all-conference caliber playmakers.
Yeah, no doubt. 1A, 1B, and 1C.
Ruth working left, 3 to shoot. Got to get something here. Trent going to have to put it up. He did, and he got it! Oh, my goodness! It's a triple for Ruth. It puts the Ravens up 10.
Pattering themselves after the Fort Tech women's team?
No doubt.
The Fort Hays Tech? Goodness.
Williams has it now for the Tigers. Kick to the corner. Smith looking for 3. Number 3. He got it. DeKing Smith.
Wow.
Raven basketball leading by 7. Nagulic, nice ball fake, driving kick. Tyrell Smith, deep 3. He got it! Ravens from beyond the arc have the building on fire. They're up 10. Three for Tompkins on its way and spins out. Rebound Monreal. Keeps it alive for the Tigers. Down low Tompkins again. Ball fake. Puts it up. What's the call? To tie up. Possession error to the Red Ravens.
That was 1 on 5, basically, Shay.
Possession will go to the Red Ravens.
Looks like, Chris, at the next dead ball, they're going to look at if Ruth's shot was a 2 or a 3. I believe that's what they're going to be checking. Trent Ruth has it for the Ravens. As of now, they lead at 29-19. Caparasso has it on the wing. Driving kick. Tyrell down low to Caparasso. Trying to go at Monreal. Now kicks to Popovich. 5 to shoot again for the Ravens. Got to get something going. Nagulich, 2 to shoot. Nagulich going to have to put up a very tough shot. He missed it. Rebound taken by DeKing Smith. Smith, a freshman out of New York, and travel against the Tigers. Smith's got 9 for the Tigers, but there he shuffled the feet. Media timeout. Ravens got their starting 5 coming back in. 7:24 to go first half. Ravens 29, Tigers 19. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Get your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
Worth the price of admission at Nellis Hall, I'll tell you that. 29-19, Red Ravens lead this one over the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. You never know who you're going to see here at Nellis, Chris. And sometimes you get things you weren't really prepared for.
Who? Steph Curry?
29-19, Ravens by 10. Justin Taylor brings it up for Coffeeville. He's guarded well by Idris Williams, and Williams poked it. It's taken away by the Tigers. And Williams will rise up and lay it in. That was really good defense.
Wow.
Justin Taylor's a D1 level point guard, and they're going to call an offensive foul there on Taylor. Justin can't believe it.
Talk about being out of control, Shay. The defender is out of control.
Taylor going to check out. He's got 2 fouls. They're going to leave Taylor in at least for a bit. It's Kemboy, Griffith, Taylor, Tomboy, Kuda. Taylor guarding Williams now. Tigers still down 8. DeKing Smith, the ball fake. He's got 3 made threes. He averages just 3.5 points a game. He's going to send another one, and he got it! His 4th 3 of the half. Tigers back within 5. That's a foul against the Tigers. Chris, if you're going to beat a team as talented as Coffeeville, you need a guy to step up and play better than he normally plays. And right now for the Tigers, it's DeKing Smith.
Yeah, having an amazing, not even just an amazing game, an amazing half.
If I'm Brad Shaw, I leave that guy in as long as he's shooting.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't care what he averaged coming in tonight. Tonight, he's locked in.
Yeah, he's got to step up and take the place of Harris.
Kuda has it in the post. Goes right at Monreal. Kuda spinning into a double team. Jump ball. Possession error to the Tigers. What's the call there?
Is that a tick?
Who is it on? Is it on Kuda?
Is it on Kuda? I think they're discussing it.
They're going to, it's a double tech against Monreal and Kuda.
A foul has been called on Coffeeville number 32, Abdul Rashid Kuda, his first personal foul.
That sequence was strange to me, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, is it just a tech on Kuda and that's it?
So it's gonna be a first foul on Kuda and a first foul on Monreal, and since it was a double tech, nobody gets free throws. It's 29-24 and it's Tiger basketball. Drive, Williams fouled, and that's gonna be number 2 on Kuda. Pardon me, they're going to change that to Ruth.
Foul is called on Coffeeville number 3, Tristan Ruth.
First on Ruth.
Foul, 16 foul. Williams.
Free throws here for Williams. He is an 81% free throw shooter. Baseball team's getting called out, Chris.
Wait.
Bryce Saya coming in to talk to the officials. This is weird.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if the baseball team's getting ejected or what.
I think what the officials are saying is we got to control these guys, but I agree with Coach Herkelman. He said, come on, it's college basketball. Student section's entitled to get loud for the home team.
Yep.
Man.
There they go.
Man. And they're going to make some noise on their way out.
And look at Coach Herkelman fighting for the baseball team.
He's furious. My goodness. Get you a student section that's willing to get ejected for you.
Yeah, it happened.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this.
I've never seen that before in my life.
Just got a text from Braden Proctor saying he's also never seen anything like this.
That's crazy. That's amazing.
I've never seen that.
And a technical assistant.
There's another
call.
technical foul.
Just called against.
That'll be on Coach.
A technical foul has been called on head coach Jay Herkelman.
Wow. In the span of about 5 minutes, we've had a double tech on Cuda and Monreal. We've had the baseball team get ejected from Nellis Hall. And now we have another technical foul. One more free throw here for Smith. It's now 29-25. Tigers trying to make it a 3-point game. Free throws in and out on the second one. Crowd making some noise after that one. So Ravens still leading by 4. And now free throws coming for Idris Williams. Williams' first free throw here on its way and can't get it. Rebound Tomboy. Ravens lead it by 4. 6:03 to go. First half. Camboy hands it off to Ruth. Ruth. Very strange sequence that I don't think a lot of people in this crowd will ever forget. Cuda to Griffith. Ravens still have a 4-point edge here at home. Ruth. Camboy winding up for 3. He got it! Nothing but net from Camboy. Ravens by 7. Crowd getting a little extra loud now every time the Ravens do something. To King Smith. 5.5 to go first half. Williams works it right to Tompkins. Tompkins trying to get some space. Cuda stays with him. Now a good look here for Johnson Jr. He got it. 32-28. Tigers staying right there with the Red Ravens here so far at Nellis Hall.
Yeah, they're not going away.
5-10, and they didn't go away in game number 1, Chris. This Raven team only won that game by 4.
Right.
Griffith has it now. Ravens have shot very well from beyond the arc here in this first half. Camboy has it. Camboy looking for space, finding Ruth. Ruth sets the feet, had it blocked. It was off the head of Shimke, but taken by the Tigers. 4 Days Tech trying to make it a 1-score game. 4:45 to go first half. Tompkins spinning. Might have gotten away with a travel, and there he didn't get away with a travel. Gives the ball back to the Red Ravens.
I think a lot of people still in shock, Shay, after that whole couple minutes stretch.
Griffith the drive, and foul will send Bryan to the free throw line. Foul was there on number 12, Johnson Jr.
Foul is called on number 12, Terrence Johnson Jr. His first personal foul, 17th foul. Bryan Griffith shoots for Coffeeville.
First free throw is good.
Griffith, 2 out of 2, 34-28 Red Ravens. King Smith catches the inbounds. Ravens lead it by 6 here at home. Trying to sweep the Tigers of Fort Hays Tech this season. Smith in a lot of trouble, finding Williams. Williams driving, slows it down, hands off Shimke. Shimke hands off to Johnson. Kuda hands off to Ruth. Griffith gets a big screen, kicks to Ruth, winds up for 3, in and out. Tomboy skying for it, and got it! And a little roar there from Daniel Tomboy. That was a ridiculous play.
Coming from out of nowhere to get that offensive board in the putback. Wow.
8-point lead for the Ravens. Tomboy showing why he's one of the 5 best rebounders in the Jayhawk. And now fighting for the basketball, and jump ball gives it back to the Ravens. We said it earlier, Chris. Daniel Tomboy was a good player in 2024. He's a great player in 2025. Yeah. Ravens up 8. We're back in 60 seconds.
Keep more of your money. Shop Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeeville. Shop from a 2009 Cadillac Escalade Crew Cab all-wheel drive, just $12,900, or a 2013 Chevy Impala, only $53,995.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place At-Home Care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place At-Home Care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place At-Home Care can do for you. Visit Windsor.
Take on Colby. 2 and 4 p.m. Saturday, January 25th.
Raven basketball leading by 8 here at Nellis Hall over the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. Shane Chris Freund alongside with you in a much quieter Nellis Hall after the Red Raven baseball team was ejected about 5 minutes ago. Konstantin Popovich, that one deflected, taken by Dixon. I will say, Chris, the fans that weren't ejected have done a great job of stepping up.
That's for sure.
This crowd stayed loud.
Yeah, and they're ready.
We got a player for Fort Hays Tech that trips in transition. Now the Ravens have numbers and Popovich leveled Terrence Johnson right there. That was, I don't think that was intentional by any means.
No.
But Konstantin was cutting into the lane and just throws his arm and drills Terrence Johnson Jr. Looked like a linebacker hitting a running back in the flat.
Yeah, I thought we were Veterans Memorial Stadium here for a second.
That certainly looked like KJ Johnson leveling a running back. Driving inside, Sharp. Kuda with great defense and gets the rebound. Ravens still lead it by 8. 2:34 to go first half. Here come the Ravens. Kemboy, screen from Kuda, works it left. Popovich feeling it, sending it, missed it. They want a foul, they don't get it. And the ball collected by the Tigers. Johnson Jr. That shot by Dixon, no good. Rebound Tomboy. 2:05 to go first half. Griffith working left, steps into a deep one. Brian, you bet! Brian Griffith drills the triple. Ravens by 11.
Barely moved the net, Shea. Barely moved it.
And that's the Brian Griffith we know.
Yeah.
Pass goes to Kalik Sharp. Sharp. Johnson Jr. sends the triple. Well strong. Tomboy able to tap it to Popovich. Ravens attacking again. Up 11. Brian into the lane. Kicking. Popovich tries again. He got that one. Third of the half for Popovich. He's given the Ravens a huge 9 off the bench, and they're up 14 late first half. Williams, Shimke, baseline jump shot, well strong. This is the moment where the Ravens are trying to run away. Kemboy, Griffith. Griffith gets around Williams, now backs it up. Under a minute to go first half. Brian, screen, deep three. It's short. Rebound, Brian runs it down. Keeps it alive. Popovich, not that time. A little bit of a heat check there for Constantine. 45 seconds left first half. Kalik Sharp going at Popovich, spinning. The New York sophomore, in and out. Rebound, Tomboy. Raven basketball, and we'll see Jay Herkelman take a timeout. 33 seconds left. You come to Nellis Hall. It's so hard to win because the Ravens can strike quickly. Griffith, Popovich, have them up 14. We're back in 30 seconds.
We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians. We are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
33 seconds left first half. Ravens lead at 42-28 over the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. Shea Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Sands baseball team here tonight. But I'll tell you what, they did their job for the 12 minutes they were here, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt. Goodness gracious.
Taking toughest place to play in the Jayhawk to a new level when you get ejected.
Yeah, the whole team. Forget one or two players, the whole team.
Kemboy guarded by Johnson, now trying to dribble some clock. 22 seconds left. Ravens have all the momentum right now. Kemboy trying to dance. Crowd trying to will the sophomore on. Johnson, double team comes, kicks to Tomboy, kicks to Popovich. Ravens now speed it up. Kemboy, Griffith penetrates, gets inside. Oh my goodness! What a finish for Griffith! A 16-point lead for the Red Ravens, and all sorts of momentum as they go to the locker room. Fort Hays Tech gave them a fight, and after a controversial ejection of the student section, the Ravens socked the Tigers in the mouth. They've got a 16-point lead. Red Raven halftime show starts in 4 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
The same familiar faces with a new name. Community State Bank in Coffeeville is now Solutions North Bank. The same community bank you've come to know and enjoy with the merger is now bigger, and there's even more to love. Solutions North Bank will be able to offer more banking products and services to fit your individual needs. Stop by and say hello and check out SMB's options at the newest Solutions North Bank location in Coffeeville, formerly Community State Bank. Come experience the SMB way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeeville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeeville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We
Center Court, as the Red Raven family would like to recognize the accomplishments of the CCC powerlifting team. At this time, we'd like to recognize the competitors and their individual accomplishments from their 2024 season and their most recent trip to the 100% Raw Powerlifting World Championships in Virginia Beach, Virginia, November 22nd to 24th. First up, let's take a look at the competitors from the women's team. Sydney Jackson, a sophomore from Independence, Kansas, placed 3rd overall in Virginia and was a 2024 Collegiate All-American, placing 5th at College National in Reno, Nevada. Anna Elliott, a sophomore from Coffeeville, placed 2nd overall and 2nd in bench in Virginia. Rhea Ebert, a freshman from Topeka, Kansas, placed 2nd overall and 2nd in bench, squat, and deadlift. Lizzie Welch, a freshman from Columbus, Kansas, placed 1st overall and 1st in bench, squat, and deadlift. And Melissa Ortiz, a sophomore from Coffeeville, was a 2024 All-American, placing 4th at the College National in Reno, Nevada. Next up, we have the competitors from the men's team. Starting us off, we have Micah Scott from Shawnee Mission Northwest High School in Kansas. In Virginia, Micah finished 1st overall while benching 1st in bench, squat, and deadlift. Kaden Dubin, a sophomore from Hosea High School in Arkansas, placed 1st overall and was a 2024 national champion in deadlift. Brendan Morris, a sophomore from Johnson High School in Kansas, placed 5th overall and was a 2024 national championship qualifier.
Well, I can comfortably say I've never seen the first half quite like that.
Placed 2nd overall and 2nd in deadlift and squats. Keith Brazell, another freshman from Chanute, placed 3rd overall and 3rd in squat and deadlift. Jakai Harris, a sophomore from Pacer Glenwood High School in Kansas, placed 3rd overall and 3rd in squat, bench, and deadlift. And finally on the men's side, we have Nick Panda Flores, a sophomore from Cushing, Oklahoma. Panda finished 2nd in Virginia and was the 2024 Powerlifting American National Overall Champion.
50% from 3. I did that twice, Chris.
Yeah.
52% from the field, 44% from 3. 75% at the line. You love to see that. Ravens came in tonight 69% at the stripe. Very good first half at the charity stripe.
Yeah, no doubt. You'd love to see those numbers increase.
No doubt about it. Leading the way for the Red Ravens. They are winning the rebound battle 20-13, by the way. DeKing Smith has 13 for Fort Hays Tech, 6 for Idris Williams, as well as 5 for Terrence Johnson Jr., and 2 for Cade Shimke, 2 for Khalik Sharp. No Chase Harris tonight, Chris. I think the Tigers have done a good job of playing well without the leading scorer in the Jayhawk Conference, but that run at the end of the first half by the Ravens, which is a 15-3 run, that was just an absolute punch in the mouth.
Oh, absolutely. That was that's a result of just circumstances where they're just going to take over the game, and it doesn't matter who or what stands in their way. They're taking over the game at the end of that first half.
No doubt about it. 12 for Brian Griffith in the first half, as well as 9 for Konstantin Popovich, 5 for Rashid Kuda, along with 6 rebounds, 4 for Daniel Tombwe, 4 for Justin Taylor, 3 for Trent Ruth, 3 for Tyrell Smith, 3 for Jeremiah Kemboy. Ravens knocked down 8 triples in that first half. This team's hard to beat no matter when you play them, where you play them, how you play them. They hit 8 threes and a half. They're even harder to beat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Love to see those numbers increasing. I just had a thought. Do you remember when Bobby Valentine was ejected from a Mets game? And 2 innings later, he
stuck back in with the mustache
and the cap,
yeah,
with the hat and the mustache.
Oh, if our baseball team tries that, that'd be so great.
I was just thinking the same thing. I wonder,
somebody get these guys fake mustaches and let's get them out. Let's get them back in here with disguises on.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of one at a
maybe
time.
move them up a few rows.
Yeah.
They won't notice you from the 5th row, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have fun. This one's been great. Ravens, how about this, Chris? The big thing I was really looking at, this Raven team's really protected the ball well all season long. There's been a couple outliers, but overall this team's done a great job controlling the basketball. 23 turnovers on Saturday against Barton, only 4 in that first half. They've really turned it around.
Yeah, that's a big turnaround. That's a big turnaround. Another thing, because we've mentioned his nickname a couple times now, but what a first half for Popovich. Constant Constantine.
And that's just the Raven that's just the Raven way of doing things, man. Be ready when your number is called.
Yeah.
Popovich hadn't played the last 3-4 games. His number gets called tonight, comes out, knocks down 3 triples, plays some good defense as well. Popovich, I think he's going to get some more minutes now here moving forward.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Ravens lead at 44-28 first half. Let's take a 3-minute timeout when we come back. Some scores from around the Jayhawk. We're back in 3 on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
South of Coffeeville. Shop from a 2009 Cadillac Escalade Crew Cab all-wheel drive, just $12,900, or a 2013 Chevy Impala, only $53.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place At-Home Care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
At CRMC Medical Group, our primary care physicians and providers focus on ways to keep you and your family in good health, as well as care for them when they're not. Our family medicine and women's health physicians are accepting new patients. We have convenient office locations in Coffeeville and Independence with extended and Saturday hours in Coffeeville. If you need a physician or need to make an appointment, please call 620-688-6566. That's 620-688-6566.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. Imperial has already started investing into what was Stevens Vending by bringing in new walk-in coolers, walk-in freezers, new truck dock, and putting out 250 brand new vending machines. They're going to also invest another $1 million into this area with all brand new route trucks. True commitment to the community, and it's created in this location. It's created 3 new jobs. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anywhere with Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank. Community State Bank online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be approved in minutes. And Solutions North Bank lenders are always ready to answer any questions that you may have. Visit ourlocalbank.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Red Raven halftime show brought to you by our friends at Solutions North Bank. I'm Shane Eel, Chris Freund alongside with me. Was that one of the ejected down there that I see?
I don't see any ejected around at all.
No, they're not here.
I see nothing.
No. If you're going to sneak back in, this is the time to do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not. Hey, listen, I ain't no snitch. If they come back in, I ain't going to say anything.
I see nothing. I hear nothing.
Ravens lead this one 44-28. Not a ton going on in the conference tonight. Most of the games happened yesterday, but on the ladies' side, of course, the Ravens beat the Tigers 79-35. Independence falls to Colby 64-38. On the men's side, Ravens lead this one 44-28. Pirates lead the Trojans of Colby 47-37. Chris, that's an interesting game to me. Colby, a great defensive team. With one of the best players in the league in Eternity. I forget how to pronounce his last name, but we'll see him on Saturday. Right. I'll have to learn it by Saturday.
Yeah, you'll know by then.
And then, of course, but the Pirates, I said this earlier, I'm not counting this team out for anything, Chris. I think this team can beat anyone, anywhere, on any given night.
Right. Yeah.
But going on the road to Independence next Wednesday and beating that Pirates team on the road, that's going to be tough.
It is.
They've beaten Barton. They've beaten Hutch. I mean, they've proven that they might not be a top 5 team in this league, but they can beat anyone.
Oh, absolutely. You cannot overlook them. You can't sleep on them. Otherwise, you'll be coming out of their place with an L.
Well, when we're talking about Wednesday against Indy, you can't overlook the Colby Trojans on Saturday, and you can't overlook the Fort Hays Tech Tigers here in this second half. This is a Tech team that has been down double digits at the half before, come back and won games. So if you're the Ravens, foot on the gas. We're just getting started. You got to build this lead up to 20-plus and hopefully cruise to a showdown with Colby on Saturday.
Absolutely. I mean, if there's another gear to be found, I believe this Coffeeville team is going to find it. They need to find it because, this Fort Hays Tech team is not going away.
I'm Jay Herkelman, man. I'm putting Konstantin Popovich back out there, and I'm leaving him out there for a little bit because even here in warm-ups, man, he's hitting a lot.
Yeah, no doubt.
Might just be his night. We've talked about that at length this year, Chris. It's one of my favorite things about this team. Every single night it can be a different guy's night.
Absolutely. From top to bottom, you've heard about Coach Turner, coaching 1 to 13. Same way with Coach Herkelman and his staff, his coaching staff. They coach from top to bottom, and any one of these guys can step up at any time and take over a game if need be.
Ravens up 44-28. This has been the Red Raven Halftime Show brought to you by our friends at Solutions North Bank. Let's take a 60-second timeout. Second half coming up next here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
To increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeeville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
Roman
Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
Ravens lead at 44-28 as we return to the second half. Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with you. Ravens went on a big 15-3 run to end that first half. Opened it up to a 16-point edge. And Chris, it's hard to come back down 16 in Nellis Hall. It's even harder when you don't have the conference's leading scorer in Chase Harris.
Yeah, that's going to probably be a big difference in the second half.
John Truline, he had 20 against the Ravens in round 1, so getting him going is probably at the top of Tech's list. Sharp, handoff to Monreal, who goes up, missed the shot. Rebound battled for Tomboy, wrestling for it. And a jump ball, possession arrow to the Red Ravens. Man, is Daniel Tomboy ferocious down there.
He's like 8'10".
It's crazy as he's 6'5". He plays like he's 8'10".
Absolutely.
I've never seen a basketball player with a 50-inch vertical. Here we are.
Here we are, yep.
Brian Griffith. Justin Taylor. I'd love to see Tomboy and Hayden Brittingham go head-to-head on who can get higher up. Kuda, and one! Rashid Kuda puts it up and in, plus the harm. Free throw coming up, and Kuda can make it a 19-point lead after the foul on Truline. Kuda's free throw. He's 1 out of 2 at the stripe today. Make it 1 out of 3. He missed the shot. That's taken by Kuda as it was batted around and then thrown away. 19:15 to play. 46-28. Red Ravens lead the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. Monreal, the drive. That one gets to Sharp. Khalik Sharp. Hands off to Dixon. Dixon tries to go at Tomboy. Tomboy stays in front. Sharp. Now Tomboy switches on to the point guard. Nice move by the sophomore. Blocked by Tomboy, blocked by Kuda. It stays with Fort Hays Tech, but a little team up there. I'll tell you what, Chris, we talk all the time about the duo of Taylor and Griffith. We got to start talking about the duo of Kuda and Tomboy.
Yeah, there's a duo of duos.
The duo of dudes down low.
The duo of dudes, there you go.
That's a tough
awesome.
duo right there.
Oh.
Sharp, nice catch like a wide receiver, hands it off. Tompkins goes up, and a foul. Wanted the travel, doesn't get it. It's on Kuda, his third.
That looks straight up to me, Shay. His arms, his hands look straight up.
Pardon me, that's on Kuda, his second foul. Well, and even, Chris, I don't think even if it was a foul, it should have counted. He looked like he shuffled his feet.
Right.
Free throws here for Tompkins. Tompkins, a guy the Ravens didn't see in round 1, but he's an important player. 8 points a game, 57% shooting. Sophomore out of Macon, Georgia.
Making his presence known here tonight.
Making 2 free throws right there.
Yeah, exactly.
46-30, 18:45 to go. Justin Taylor brings it up, guarded by Idris Williams, who, Chris, I think has really played a great game defensively.
He really has, yeah. I don't know if he stepped up his game, but he sure is doing well tonight, that's for sure.
Tomboy hands it off to Ruth. Ruth trying to turn the corner on Truline. Ruth pull-up jump shot. You bet! Tough shot for Trent Ruth. Truline stayed in front of him, but sometimes against really good offensive players, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's just a great shot no matter what you do.
Dixon hands off Sharp. Ravens lead it by 18. Tompkins, nice fake. Takes the shot. Missed the shot. Rebound, Tomboy. I should just start writing down the number of rebounds that aren't by Daniel Tomboy.
It's crazy because it looked like his feet were up by the net.
Taylor has it on the right wing. Big screen from Kuda. Justin, poke from behind by Williams. Another great defensive play by the guard for Fort Hays Tech, and he scores in transition. 48-32. Idris Williams with the steal and the score on the other end. And a foul there against Williams. First on Williams, stays with the Red Ravens. I think Justin Taylor, I mean, you see him talking to Idris Williams there. I think he's got a little bit of respect there for how he's playing defense. Like,
sure.
All right, man. Of course, we had a great conversation with Justin Taylor last night at the Red Raven Coaches Show. Did a great job filling in for Jay Herkelman.
Absolutely.
Him and assistant coach Jordan Bailey.
It takes 2, but they were good 2.
It was a good 2. Taylor hands off to Tomboy. Tomboy going baseline. Nice ball fake. Tomboy goes up and scores it.
Way to get some separation to get that shot off.
He went to the Rashid Kuda school of just being really strong. Ravens 50, Tigers 32. Down low, Kuda with the steal.
The big man with the steal. Nice movement.
That one deflected. Truling comes away with it, lays it in. That was great defense by Dixon down low. Kuda really didn't have anywhere to go with it.
No, he didn't.
Tigers take advantage, 50-34. Taylor brings it up, under 17 to play. Pass gets to Kuda. Nice catch there by the big fella. Hand off to Griffith. Griffith gets a screen. Griffith attacking inside. Tried to get it to Kuda. He did. Kuda now going at the guard. Williams spinning. Lost the basketball, and they're going to call it Tiger ball. .45 to play. Tigers down 16 as Kalik Sharp brings it up. Tompkins spinning, going at Kuda, and got it. Tough finish inside Harold Tompkins. 14-point game. Like we said at halftime, Chris, don't count this Tiger team out. They're too good offensively.
They really are.
Griffith, nice spin move. Hand off to Tomboy. Daniel hands it off to Justin Taylor, and a foul there against Kalik Sharp. Third on Sharp. Raven basketball, 16-12 to play. Inbounds goes to Justin Taylor. Taylor. Ravens trying to get a score here on this possession as the Tigers have closed the gap to 14. Griffith getting to the baseline. Griffith looking for a pass. Taylor winds up for three. It's off. Kuda battles for the rebound. Got it. Kuda can't finish. Tomboy now pulls it down. And in a crowd of three Tigers, he's fouled.
Going up against the triple team.
It's Tompkins with the foul. Daniel Tomboy, a man on a mission at Nellis Hall. Ravens by 14. We're back in 60 seconds.
And colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olay Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olay Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon.
Ravens 50, Tigers 36, 15:52 to go here at Nellis Hall on a Thursday night doubleheader. Chris, feels a little weird to say that. You've got a busy weekend here. You had Caney girls basketball this morning. You got a Red Raven doubleheader tonight. You got 2 Caney games tomorrow, 2 Caney games on Saturday. So we're going to be missing you for the Colby doubleheader, but for good reason. First free throw for Tomboy up and good.
Yeah, I'm going to be here if I can, let's just say that. We're going for the record of how many games I can do in a day. We're going to try that on Saturday.
The good news is if Caney can get to the championship game, no pressure. Second free throw for Tomboy, up and in and out. And that's going to be a foul against Kuda. That'll be his third. Caparasso will come in as they mop off the floor. But Chris, if Caney can get to the championship game, they would play on Saturday night.
Right.
And we might be able to see you here.
Maybe so.
But
at least for one.
We'll see. We'll see. It's a chaotic weekend with midseason tournament and then 2 Raven home games.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Not to mention, the AFC championship game on Sunday.
Right, exactly.
Tompkins driving right and had it poked, got it back. Caparasso stays with him. That shot is good. That's a really tough shot.
Yeah, good grief over the outstretched arm of Caparasso.
And don't look now, the Tigers are back within 13. Ravens got to get something going again offensively. 51-38. Ruth, big screen from Caparasso. Trent down the lane. No, Caparasso puts it up and in. A putback score for the 7-footer Caparasso. Right place, right time there for Big Chuck. Nice ball fake there by Dixon. Missed the shot, and the rebound ends up with Griffith. Here comes Bryan the other way. Bryan slows it down. Now backs out again. 3 Tigers on him. Now Tomboy finds Trent Ruth. Ruth, Taylor, Griffith, Tomboy, Camparasso. The 5 out there for Jay Herkelman. 14:45 to go. Tomboy hands off Justin. Justin turns the corner. Tries to get around Williams. A lot of contact. No foul call. And now on the down low, it's a jump ball. It'll give the ball to Fort Hays Tech.
I don't know how in the world there couldn't have been a foul called there, honestly, Shay.
We've seen a lot of things tonight, Chris. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's been a weird day.
I don't really want to say anything because I'm afraid I might get teed up.
Or ejected.
That too. Has there ever been an announcer or a color guy ejected?
There has absolutely been an announcer ejected from a game. That has happened.
Good to know.
That has happened.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's never been me.
Thank goodness.
And I'm trying not to make that start tonight.
Exactly.
Spontaneous voice of the Ravens is not needed.
Yeah, exactly.
Tompkins fakes at the free throw line. Camparasso stays with him. Now the kick to the corner to King Smith. Had 13 in that first half. Hasn't scored yet in the second. Double team comes. Smith lost the basketball. Ravens take it away. Trent Ruth keeps it in.
Yeah, nice save by Ruth.
Here come the Ravens, leading by 15. Ruth spinning. What a move. Hands off Camparasso. Tomboy able to keep it alive. Tomboy inside. Pull up. Tomboy, no. Camparasso had it for a moment, but it's taken away by Williams of the Tigers. 53-38. Ravens lead. Williams pull up. Jump shot good. Idris Williams makes it 53-40. The sophomore out of Newark, New Jersey. Foul right there against Taylor. Williams called for his second. I like that play there by Justin Taylor, Chris. Clear the foul happened on the drive, but Justin takes it all the way to the rim and scores on Williams just to kind of show you, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
There will be a timeout on the floor.
13:39 to go. Timeout on the floor. And they're going to make it a media, so let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be right back here at Nellis Hall in 1 minute on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Of Coffeeville. Shop from a 2009 Cadillac Escalade Crew Cab all-wheel drive, just $12,900, or a 2013 Chevy Impala, only $53.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place at-home care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place at-home care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place at-home care can do for you. Visit Windsor.
Ravens lead this one 53-40 with 13 and a half to play. Raven basketball. Shani Chris Freund alongside with you here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Konstantin Popovich back into the game, as is Relya Nagulic. Griffith finding Popovich. Fakes the three. He had 9 in that first half. And there's a foul against the Tigers again. That's the 4th on Kalik Sharp. And he's very upset about it. Can't say I blame him, Chris. With no Chase Harris tonight, Sharp knows he's got to be their top scorer, and now he's not going to be available for the next couple minutes.
Yeah, he could be out for a little while.
Griffith inbounds it to Justin Taylor. Taylor has it now, 13-12 to go, 15 to shoot here for the Red Ravens. Taylor finding Griffith, and what was the call there? Brian step on the baseline, is that what they said? Coming off that screen? It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, that's the only thing it could be, really. I don't know.
13 minutes to play. Ravens by 13. And down low, that's going to be an and one for the Tigers. Idris Williams again. He has a chance to make it a 10-point game at the stripe. Sharp may be the guy after Harris that averages the most a game, but Idris Williams, he's come to play tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Trent Ruth will check in for Popovich. After Constantine picked up his third. Free throw here for Williams, up and good. More frustration there from the Ravens. Brian Griffith frustrated that Williams kind of took his time to send that free throw and got a couple guys moving in the lane. But 53-43, 12:50 to go. Tigers trying to come back here on the road. Griffith fakes. Truline picks him up. Brian finds Taylor. Ravens could really use a score right here. Nagulich. Hand off to Justin. Justin able to catch it. Justin inside. Nagulich. Pick and pop for three. And it's off. Rebound taken by Dixon of the Tigers. Chance to get it back within 10. Williams. Picked up by Justin Taylor. Now it's DeKing Smith, who had 13 in that first half. He's going to wind up for three. He got it. It's a 7-point game. DeKing Smith has 16 for Fort Hays Tech. Griffith coming the other way. Floater, no. And a foul against the Tigers late. Brian will go to the free throw line. That'll be on Tompkins. Second on Tompkins. Already 7 fouls against the Tigers, Chris. So for every foul the rest of the way, the Ravens get free throws. First one here for Brian. Good. Brian has had his highs, his lows at the free throw line this year, but tonight he's off to a 5-for-5 start. Tomboy about to check back in for the Red Ravens. Brian, 6 for 6. Didn't move the rim.
No.
9-point lead for the Red Ravens. Camparasso gets a breather, and Chris, we're going to see a small lineup where Nagulich and Tomboy are playing the 4 and 5. That's a very athletic lineup right there for the Ravens.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch.
12:03 to go. Ravens 55, Tigers 46 here at Nellis Hall, and a foul down low. That'll be on Brian Griffith for the grab on John Truline. First foul on Brian. Inbounds goes to DeKing Smith. Fake, step back. He's really feeling it tonight, Chris. He's trying to create any chance he can. Williams gets to the baseline. Taylor stays with him. Williams, very tough shot. Got it. 55-48. Taylor now coming the other way. Fouled by Williams. That's his third. Media timeout, 11:44 to go. The Tigers not going quietly on this Thursday night. 55-48, Ravens by 7. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network.
Hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We cover all the way to Pittsburgh, Kansas, Iola, Kansas, Fredonia, Kansas, and Caney, Kansas, and all of the towns in between. We also serve micro markets, vending, or coffee service. We offer office coffee, hydration programs. A lot of businesses will just buy pallets of water from us. We sell pallets of water and we deliver them. We also have Powerade, Gatorade, electrolyte powders, and electrolyte freezer pops. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
Ravens lead this one 55-48. Cheney Chris Freud alongside with me. Chris, something I'm just now noticing is it appears that Brad Shaw, first-year head coach of Fort Hays Tech, his assistant is Jake Marshall, who is the women's head coach.
Interesting.
That's a long day for Jake Marshall.
Yeah, no doubt.
Free throws here for Justin Taylor. First one up and good. Ravens have really stepped up at the free throw line tonight, and they've needed to.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was the third foul on Idris Williams. One more free throw here for the Ravens sophomore, Justin Taylor. And he got it. Ravens by 9, 11:40 to play. To King Smith, hands it off to Williams, who brings it up. Kalik Sharp on the bench with 4 fouls. Chase Harris not playing tonight for the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. That's the conference's leading scorer. That pass thrown away. Trulien and Williams not on the same page. Chris, as good as John Trulien was in round 1, he's really struggled tonight, and the Ravens will take it because if he gets hot, this Tiger team could come all the way back.
Yeah, they really could.
Taylor. Guarded by DeKing Smith. Taylor, nice move. Gets it to Ruth. Ruth kicking to Griffith. Great look. Bryan sends it. He missed it. Rebound collected by the Tigers and Williams. And Williams all the way. Got it and one. Idris Williams does it again. He's fouled by Relya Nagulic. And he can cut it to 6 at the free throw line. You got to have a guy be a star to win a game like this on the road. And in the first half, it was DeKing Smith. In the second half, it's Idris Williams.
It really is.
Free throw for Williams. Good. 6-point game here at Nellis Hall. Ravens 57, Tigers 51. Fort Hays Tech fighting here on the road. Tomboy has it. He'll give it to Bryan Griffith. 10:55 to go. Griffith to Taylor. Taylor back to Bryan. Bryan had it poked by Williams. Williams with yet another defensive takeaway. And Tomboy, chase down rejection. Maybe the play of the year.
Huge block.
Daniel Tomboy. Taylor winds up for 3. Can't hit. Tomboy on the glass again. Griffith will try. Can't get it. Nagulic fighting for it. Pulls it down and lays it in. Tomboy with the block of the night. And then the big offensive rebound to give the Ravens the bucket.
Playing larger than life, Shea.
Kemboy moves to the scorer's table, as does Francisco Monreal. Tompkins going at Tomboy. Double team comes. Tompkins in trouble. Throws it up. Missed it. Ruth boxes out Trulien. Ravens can go back up double digits as Ruth brings it up. Kicks to Taylor. Taylor wanting to get inside. Taylor blocked. Smith and Tompkins able to team up there down low. 9:45 to go. Williams all the way inside again. And a foul before the shot. That'll be on Nagulic. Kemboy in, Griffith out. 9:45 to play. And we see the return of Terrence Johnson Jr. Inbounds play here for the Tigers. Down by 8. They will get it to DeKing Smith. Sets the feet. Sends the triple. Well strong. Rebound Justin Taylor. Ravens get a stop. A rare miss tonight from DeKing Smith. Taylor has it. Ruth and Taylor running the point right now for the Red Ravens. 9:30 to go. Coffeeville 59. Tigers 51. Tomboy. He's been the man tonight. Tomboy and one! Daniel Tomboy firing up the bench and putting the team on his back. In a game like this, Chris, you see the resemblance. His cousin, Jonathan Kuminga of the Golden State Warriors, is playing a little bit like an NBA guy tonight. Tomboy's free throw off. Ravens lead it by 10, but Tomboy has made some ridiculous plays on both ends to get the Ravens a 10-point lead with 9:15 to go.
Making his bid for player of the game, that's for sure.
That'll be a foul against Jeremiah Kemboy. 9:14 to play. That's going to send DeKing Smith to the free throw line. Chris, both teams in the bonus now the rest of the way.
This could be a long 9-14, Shay.
Smith, a 67% free throw shooter. 9:14 to go. Smith has 16 points tonight for Fort Hays Tech. He came in tonight averaging 3.5 a game. First free throw is good. One more free throw here for DeKing Smith. Sends it and got it. 18 for the freshman out of New York. 61-53. Ravens with an 8-point edge. 9:07 to play. Ruth back to Taylor. Taylor to Kemboy. Screen comes from Tomboy. Ruth fakes. Ruth gets to the baseline. Euro step. Fading. He hit it!
Wow, what a shot.
Falling down, Trent Ruth puts the Ravens up 10. Monreal kicks to the corner. Truline a three. It's off. Rebound Tomboy. A shot that Truline hits quite a bit. It's not falling tonight for him. Ravens have the ball up 10. Ruth finding Tomboy. Tomboy feeling it for the Red Ravens. This time double teamed. They work it around Taylor. They work it around to Kemboy. He sends it. He missed it. Tomboy on the glass again. And a foul against the Tigers. That'll be on Monreal. And free throws coming here for Daniel Tomboy. 8:28 to go. First one is good. Daniel on the season about 68% at the line, but since the new year, Daniel Tomboy about 75% at the line. Something he's worked on all season long.
No doubt, yeah.
One more here for Tomboy, the freshman out of the Congo. On its way, and good. Little fist pump as he goes back to play defense. Tomboy knows how big he's playing right now.
Absolutely, playing huge for this Red Raven team.
65-53, Ravens by a dozen. Idris Williams winds up, sends it, missed it, rebound to Gulich. Ravens getting some key stops, now trying to build a lead back up. Relia, hand off to Ruth. 8:05 to play. Kemboy, back to Trent. Trent finding Taylor. Justin Taylor in trouble. Truline stays with him. Now finding Kemboy. Kemboy to Nagulich. Nice ball fake. Relia going at Monreal. Now Kemboy, 5 to shoot. Jeremiah back to Nagulich. Nice ball fake. Gets in the lane. A lot of contact, no call. And on the other end, DeKing Smith missed the shot. Rebound Ruth. Taylor gets around Truline. Floater. Justin Taylor in and out.
Wow.
65-53, Ravens lead. 7:23 to play. Ravens trying to protect their house as we begin the second round of conference play. Drive. Williams. Floater. Good. 10-point game. Idris Williams knocks it down. 7:05 to go. Ravens lost in this building last year to the Tigers when they were the Northwest Tech Mavericks. Ravens trying to go 2-0 this year against Fort Hays Tech. Nagulich, baseline jump shot, you bet. Relia Nagulich with a tough contested mid-range. He's so good at that. He puts the Ravens back up 12.
Yeah, you can't defend that.
Truline makes the catch. 6:40 to play. Truline bumped by Taylor. Spinning around him. What a move. And Truline has a bucket. Timeout with 6:35 to go. Ravens 67. Tigers 57. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout. We'll be right back.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeeville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Ravens lead at 67-57 with 6:35 to go. Shaney Chris Freund alongside with you. Chris, I think for the most part tonight the Ravens have played well, but I think also credit to the Tigers playing without their top scorer. I think they've played a really tough game here on the road.
Yeah, you can't really tell that they're playing with...
That's a foul against the Tigers. That'll be on Terrence Johnson Jr. before the inbounds play. Second on Johnson Jr.
I was going to say, you can't tell that...
Even the Tigers players are starting to wonder what we're calling here.
Sure, exactly. But even Fort Hays, I mean, you wouldn't think that they were playing that without their top scorer tonight, the way they're playing.
That'll send Jeremiah Kimboy to the free throw line. First one for Kimboy is off. Double bonus for the Ravens the rest of the way. Kimboy, a solid free throw shooter, about 80% on the season. Hasn't been to the line a ton. One more here for Kimboy. Up and good. 11-point lead for the Red Ravens. 6.5 to play here in Nellis Hall. 68-57. Ravens looking for win number 15 of the year. The number 13 team in the nation trying to get back on track after a road loss to the Barton Cougars. Truline, step back three, in and out. Griffith able to tap the ball to himself. And Chris, there's so many other games this year where that Truline shot is nothing but net. But tonight, he's just doesn't quite have that feel on that shot. And it's been huge. Ruth for three. He doesn't hit. Rebound taken by Johnson Jr. 6 minutes to go. Ravens lead it by 11. Handoff to Williams. Williams the fake. Step back. Williams has been the best player for Fort Hays Tech all night long. Incredible defense on Taylor and also scoring here in the second half. Williams the kick to Monreal. Kemboy wrestles with him. It's a jump ball, and it should be Raven basketball. And it is. It's a really good play by Kemboy.
Yeah. A good job to switch the floor.
Kemboy, I've told him this. He reminds me as the Patrick Beverly of the Jayhawk Conference. Right. If you have him on your team, you'll love him.
Right.
But he's a little bit of an instigator out there. I can imagine you play against a guy like Jeremiah Kemboy. He probably gets on your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, he probably does.
And he never fouls.
No, of course not. And that's why I'm glad we have him on our team here.
5:37 to go. Griffith hands off to Kemboy. Ravens lead it by 11, trying to make some big shots, some big stops, and clutch out a win at home. Ruth, a floater in the lane. Short. Rebound, and Ruth scores, falling out of bounds. Trent Ruth. Williams has it now for the Tigers. They work it around to the top. That's a deep three, and it's good. That is Khalik Sharp.
Good grief.
And you just can't put this Tiger team away, Chris. They hang around. Griffith all the way the other way. Lays it up and in. Brian Griffith with a tough finish with the right hand. Under 5 to play. 72-60. Red Ravens lead. Williams gets it to Monreal. Monreal wants to go to work. Going at Kuda. Monreal lost the basketball. Raven ball. Good defense there by Kuda.
Yeah. Nice to cause the turnover.
Brian Griffith's leg sleeve bugging him a little bit. Had to pull that off. Inbounds goes to Ruth. Ruth hands off to Kemboy. Now to Ruth. 4:40 to go. Ravens by a dozen. Trying to clutch out win number 15. Ruth going right at Truline. Hand off Kuda. And he's fouled. Tried to put Monreal on a poster. It's the fourth on Williams instead. Francisco Monreal inches away from being collateral damage of Flight 32.
Oh, nice. Could have fixes the rim before he shoots free throws.
What a guy.
Yeah.
It's a good guy right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I broke that.
My bad.
Remember that scene in Longest Yard, Chris, where Swatowski hits the punching bag and says, sorry, I broke your toy. We'll call that a 10. First free throw for Kuda, up and good. Dixon back in for Montreal. Ravens now lead at 73-60. One more free throw here for Kuda. On its way, and good. 2 for 2 for Rashid Kuda. 4.5 to play. Ravens lead it 74-60 here at Nellis Hall. Colby Trojans come to town on Saturday. Ravens trying to make it off of a win. 3 for Sharp again. He got it. My underrated offense opinion's looking pretty good, Chris. Griffith trying to throw it up for Kuda, was deflected and stolen. Now up ahead, Williams. Williams finding Sharp. He sends it again. He missed that one. And Williams called for an over the back, and his night is done.
That's going to be huge, Shay. That's huge.
Chris, that almost feels like, there's still 4 minutes left.
Right.
By no means is it over.
Right.
But the way that Idris Williams has played on both ends of the floor, that took a lot of wind out of the Fort Hays Tech sails.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, the second half really belonged to him offensively, defensively, whatever.
And now Kalik Sharp, obviously your best offensive weapon with Chase Harris not playing tonight. But Chris, Sharp has 4 fouls as well. If Sharp goes down, that might be Fort Hays Tech's chances going down with it.
It could be. Very well could be.
First free throw for Kemboy, up and good. One more here for Jeremiah. He's got 5 points tonight to make it 6. Ravens have really done a good job at the free throw line.
It's been a turning point of the game, Shay.
Sharp going inside quickly, fouled. That'll be on Kuda. Jay Herkelman almost at a loss for words at this point.
Sure.
3:52 to go. Ravens by 13. Free throws coming for Kalik Sharp. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons. Coffeeville Community College can help, and CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
.352 to play at Nellis Hall. Ravens 76, Tigers 63. Free throws here for the sophomore Kalik Sharp out of New York, and he knocks down the first one. Kalik out of Queens averages 13 points a game on 38% shooting. Not a great three-point shooter, but he's already knocked down a couple tonight. He can hit that shot.
Yeah, he sure can.
He knocks down 2 free throws, 76-65. Ravens looking to get it in. They find Griffith. Tight defense here from the Tigers. Again, Sharp is playing with 4 fouls. Idris Williams is already fouled out. Chase Harris not available tonight. Kemboy has it, guarded by Truline. Kemboy hands off to Tomboy. Tomboy to Kuda. Kuda now looking for a pass, finding Griffith. That was deflected off of Sharp. It stays with the Ravens with 8 on the clock. Chris, I feel like if the Ravens can get to 85, that's kind of your magic number there.
Right.
It'd be really hard for the Tigers to score 20 points in 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, you're right, it would.
It can be made shots, it can be free throws, but I feel like your goal is to score 9-10 more points here for the Ravens. Justin Taylor. Taylor got to get a shot. 2 seconds. Taylor going to have to put it up. He missed it. Rebound taken by Sharp. And that'll be a baseline foul. Excuse me, not a foul on Tomboy. It's Sharp stepping on the baseline and turning it over.
That's a big break for Coffeeville.
Tomboy's worn his emotions on his sleeve tonight, man. That's another fist pump after a big play from the freshman. So it'll be an inbounds play. Justin Taylor will get it in. It's Taylor, Griffith, Tomboy, Kemboy, and Kuda. Inbounds goes to Bryan. Ravens will dribble out some clock. We're down to now 3:11 to play. Harold Tompkins moves to the scorer's table for Fort Hays Tech. 7 to shoot. Griffith looking for a pick and roll with Kuda. It's not there. Bryan got to throw it up. He missed it. Rebound. Tomboy had it for a moment. It'll be called for an over the back. That'll be free throws coming up here for the Tigers. With 3:01 to go. Tompkins checks back in. Tomboy's left it all out there tonight. You can tell he's exhausted.
Yeah. Absolutely gassed.
Taking hits all night in the paint, getting rebounds and going at guys. And I mean, this is just high-level performance here from the freshman. Free throw up and good for Johnson Jr. Makes it 76-66. One more free throw to come. Tell you what, man, Lady Ravens are troopers. I know they're tired after playing a game earlier tonight, but they've all been sitting over there watching this whole thing.
Surprised they haven't gotten ejected.
Timeout taken by Bryan Griffith. Ravens are up 9, trying to hang on here at home against a really tough Tiger team. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98.
Of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the Deadlies.
That's funny. Because we're playing Thursday and Saturday, I get to go bother Tony and her tomorrow. Get pregame.
Yeah.
Raven basketball, 2:45 to go. Taylor the drive, hand going up and had it blocked by Dixon. 2:40 to go. Tiger basketball, they're down 9, not out of this thing yet. Down their leading scorer and down their best defender, Idris Williams. 2.5 to play. Ravens by 9, trying to make some key stops late. To King Smith for 3. It's off. Rebound taken by Tompkins. Up strong and one. Big bucket for the Tigers. And with 2:23 to go, a free throw could cut it to a 6-point game as Khalik Sharp will check back in. That was the second on Kemboy. Both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. Tompkins free throw to cut it to 6, in and out. So it stays a 3-possession lead for the Red Ravens. That's a big missed free throw right there with 2:15 to play. Taylor will bring it up, guarded by DeKing Smith. Justin Taylor. Huge screen from Kuda. Taylor the kick. Kemboy, extra pass to Tomboy. Tomboy hands off to Bryan Griffith. Under 2 minutes to play. Raven basketball leading by 7, trying to survive the Fort Hays Tech Tigers. Griffith attacking, a lot of contact. Throws it up, no good. Wanted the call, didn't get it. A minute 47 to go now. Tigers coming the other way. The kick to the corner. 3 for Sharp. Is short. Rebound battled for. And it's a foul against the Tigers with a minute 44 to go.
That's a huge foul call.
Foul is on Tompkins, and you saw the duo of Sharp and Smith just in disbelief. What a swing there. It could have been free throws for the Tigers to get it to a 2-score game. Instead, it's going to be free throws for Rashid Kuda.
Now let's give props to Sharp for keeping his teammate from getting a technical.
Yeah, no kidding. At this stage in the game, that's the last thing you can afford.
Yeah.
Tigers got to nearly be perfect the rest of the way. Kuda's first free throw up and good. Last 3 free throws for Rashid Kuda have been nothing but net, nothing but net, nothing but net. Whatever he's doing, copy paste.
Yeah, exactly.
One more here for Rashid. Got it. 4 in a row. Nothing but net.
Paste.
Minute 40 to go. Ravens by 9. Khalik Sharp brings it up for the Tigers. Sharp. Guarded by Taylor. Sharp, step back. That's a very tough shot. Well off. Rebound Griffith. And that's going to be a flop against the Tigers. That'll be on Khalik Sharp. And now free throws for the Ravens on a flop. So free throws here for Brian Griffith and then Raven basketball. And I understand Sharp trying to sell the contact there, Chris, but that could end up being the moment that gives this one to the Ravens.
It really could.
Free throw here for Brian. Is good.
And the Academy Award, never mind.
Be the Academy Award if he got the foul call.
It would.
He was trying to.
He was.
He kicked the legs out. He did everything. You know that hurts, too, when you fall like that.
Yeah.
Inback, got to get it in. Kemboy in trouble, got it to Griffith. Under 90 seconds to play. Raven basketball up by 10. Brian kicking it to Jeremiah Kemboy. And now clock can dwindle down to a minute 16 to play. Justin Taylor. Taylor going at to King Smith, the freshman. Step back. Taylor, 10 to shoot here for the Ravens. Justin kicking. Kemboy sends it and can't hit it. And that'll be a foul against Dixon. Kuda going back to the free throw line with a minute 6 to go. It's hard to stop Kuda and Tombway on any possession, Chris, but it's hard to stop Kuda and Tombway when you've played 39 minutes and are exhausted.
Yeah.
Can't imagine having played a full game and having to try and stop that guy. First free throw here for Kuda. Short. See, he didn't copy-paste that one.
Nope.
One more here for Kuda. It's been an overall very successful day at the free throw line for the Ravens. Kuda knocks it down. It's a clean 80 for the Ravens. 80-69 as we're about to go under a minute to go. Tigers have to go on one heck of a run to steal one here at Nellis Hall. Dixon, hand off to Smith. Smith off a screen. Smith, crossover, picked up by Tombway. Lost the dribble, got it back. Sharp sends a very tough shot. He hit it. Oh my, what a shot there by Khalik Sharp. Timeout, Fort Hays Tech. It's an 8-point game with 50 seconds left. It is not over yet. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back.
Or pay more for your next vehicle. If you want to keep more of your money, shop Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeeville. Shop from a 2009 Cadillac Escalade Crew Cab all-wheel drive, just $12,900, or a 2013 Chevy Impala, only $53.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
50.4 on the clock. Ravens 80, Tigers 72. I'm Shane Eel, Chris Freund alongside with me. Chris, this one has been a fun one here in game number 2. Like I said, I think the Ravens have done a nice job bouncing back from the Barton game. Played well, taking care of the basketball.
Right.
Hit some three-point shots, done a great job at the free throw line. But this Tiger team, man, I wouldn't want to see them in the playoffs.
No. This is I'm glad, I'm hoping at least this will be the last time we see them this season. They have definitely played their tails
I
off.
think there's a lot of teams in the Jayhawk that agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this team a third time.
No.
Because you know what the age-old saying is, Chris? It's really hard to beat a team 3 times in a row.
It is.
This team can hang on for the final 50 seconds. This is one of those examples of it'd be hard to beat this team 3 times in a row.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Tomboy gets the inbounds pass. Ravens trying to work their way up the court. That's a foul against Dixon. Free throws coming for Daniel Tomboy with 47.3 to play. Marquintez Dixon just fouled out. Second Tiger to foul out today. We'll see Harold Perkins check back in. Tompkins, I apologize. Harold Perkins is a linebacker at LSU. That's my fault. I get athletes' names in my brain, Chris, and sometimes they just kind of gel together. Harold Perkins is a middle linebacker at LSU. That's my fault. Free throw for Tomboy, in and out.
Well, it seems kind of appropriate in this game.
One more free throw here for Tomboy. Ravens lead it by 8. 47 seconds to play. Tomboy's second free throw is good. 81-72. Kalik Sharp brings it up. 42 seconds to go. Sharp has to send it again. He missed it short. Kemboy fighting for it, trying to keep it alive. Foul against Kemboy. And free throws coming for Truleen. 39.1 to go. Truleen is an 83% free throw shooter. And if you're at this point of the game, Chris, 39 seconds left. Tigers got to score every chance they get. And they can't allow the Ravens to score another point.
No, they can't.
First free throw no good for Truleen. One more here for the freshman out of Minnesota. Cambridge, Minnesota. 1 out of 2 for Truleen. 81-73. Inbounds goes to Brian Griffith. Nice catch by the Ravens sophomore. Lost the basketball. King Smith took it away, lays it up and rimmed out. He got it back. He lays it up and in. 31.2 to go. The lead is down to 6. Justin Taylor now catches the ball. Taylor, big foul, and it's on Kuda. Raven fans are furious about that call. Kuda just fouled out with 27.6 to play. Truleen took a huge hit.
He did.
But a hard screen is not a foul.
No, a hard screen is definitely not a foul.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout ourselves. The Raven lead is down to 6. John Truleen is going to head to the free throw line when we come back in 30 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
81-75 here at Nellis Hall. 27.6 to go, and our officials taking a look at the review just to make sure there was nothing excessive there on that screen from Rashid Kuda. And it looks like they came to a pretty quick decision. I think a lot of people in this building didn't think it was a foul at all, but it looks like they're going to call it just a common foul. Nothing excessive is our official ruling. There you go. $27.6. Chris, I've said it half dozen times tonight. There's been some questionable calls. There's been a lot of, there's been a lot of extra stuff tonight. But this Tiger team has really fought for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. I don't think that should be lost in what's happened here tonight.
Exactly. You're absolutely right.
Inbounds goes to Sharp. It was not free throws off that foul, so it is Tiger basketball. Driving is Sharp, and Griffith nearly intercepted it. It stays with Tech. 22 seconds to go.
So the shot clock is off.
Shot clock is off. If you're the Tigers, you're going for a 3 here to cut it to 3, and you're hoping for a pair of missed free throws.
And you got to keep it out of the hands of Sharp, I think, in this instance.
Johnson Jr. winds up for 3. Missed it well strong. Rebound Ruth. Ravens coming the other way. They'll tick some time off. And Taylor is the one foul with 13.5 to go.
Such a smart play by Taylor. He did have a clear look at a shot, and he didn't take it.
Well, and no.
Taking some time off
Chris,
the clock.
you're up 6 right now. Yeah. If you hit one out of these two, obviously you want to hit both. But if you hit one out of these two, you go up 3 scores.
Right.
With 13 seconds left, I think you can call it there.
Yeah.
Big free throws here for Justin Taylor. First one up, missed it. One more here for the sophomore out of Charlotte. Justin Taylor takes a dribble, stares at the rim, sends it, missed it short. Time will start. 10 seconds to go after a pair of missed free throws for the Red Ravens. Got to send it quick. Tompkins, it's a tough 3 for Smith. It's well off. Rebound Griffith, and Griffith will dribble out the clock. The Ravens survive at Nellis Hall. Fort Hays Tech did not make it easy whatsoever, but the Ravens are 15-4, 81-75. They sweep the Tigers of Fort Hays Tech. But like I said, Chris, that's a team I don't want to see a third time.
No. I'll be happy if they go home and we don't see them for the rest of the season.
Man. We'll be rooting for them to take down one of the other top 5 teams.
That is true, because they have the ability to be able to do that.
They certainly do. Chris, if they have Chase Harris tonight, there's a good chance they win this game.
That is true. No doubt.
Red Raven postgame show coming up next. Ravens win at 81-75. They improved to 15-4 and 11-2 in conference play. They stay right there with the Cali Tigers in second place in the Jayhawk Conference. Let's step away for 4 minutes. We'll be right back to start putting a bow on this one here on US 98 and the Red Ravens Sports Network.
CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. True commitment to the community, true commitment to the surrounding area. All of the sandwiches that we put in the vending machines have a 5 to 7 day shelf life. Usually when those sandwiches go out of date, we always donate our products to Genesis. We have 16 branches, and all 16 branches follow that core value. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
The same familiar faces with a new name. Community State Bank in Coffeeville is now Solutions North Bank. The same community bank you've come to know and enjoy with the merger is now bigger, and there's even more to love. Solutions North Bank will be able to offer more banking products and services to fit your individual needs. Stop by and say hello and check out SMB's options at the newest Solutions North Bank location in Coffeeville, formerly Community State Bank. Come experience the SMB way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Help helping you move forward. That's what Coffeeville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeeville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting. Fast 8-week classes or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
Roman Chevrolet has a great selection of new 2024 Chevy Silverados, 1500 crew cab with up to $6,250 cash allowance. They have power, capability, and more reasons to upgrade this new year. At Roman Chevrolet, you always get more for your trade. It is the best dealership in Southeast Kansas. Roman Chevrolet is your Silverado City, located at 2313 West Main, Independence. Together, let's drive.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
It's time for the Red Raven postgame show on US 98. Voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal, will go over final game stats as well as immediate coach interviews with Tony Turner, Jay Herkelman, and their staff. We will also be joined by the US 98 player of the game for a postgame interview. The Red Ravens postgame show is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports.
It is a 2-0 night at Nellis Hall. Ravens win it 81-75. I'm Shane Neal, Chris Freund alongside with me. Don't mind me shuffling through my file here as you join us here on the Red Raven Sports Network. I got a piece of paper I had to pull out. But Chris, weird night, weird game. I've never seen anything quite like it. We had a student section get ejected. Good news is I talked to Garrison Martin after the game here just now. They were all on their way out pretty shortly anyway. But a weird day, and the Ravens get a win.
They do. They get a.
That's my game summary.
Yep.
Right there.
They
weird day win.
Weird day win, but it was a win nonetheless. But goodness gracious, I think there should be an 11th commandment now. Thou shalt not toss out the baseball team.
Come on, man. Let's take a look at final stats here quick. Jordan Bailey, Brian Griffith on their way over here, but Tigers end up shooting 41% from the field, 33% from three, 74% at the line. Ravens 44% from the field, 31% from three, 70% at the line. Leading the way for Fort Hays Tech was 20 from Idris Williams, 20 from DeKing Smith, as well as 13 from Khalif Sharp. That three really did a good job stepping up for the absence of Chase Harris. Chris.
Yeah, that's a crazy duo. They did more than step up. They were able to take control of the game for a few stretches.
No doubt about it. Also 8 for Harold Tompkins, 7 for Terrence Johnson Jr., 5 for John Truling on just 2 of 6 shooting. Had 20 in that first game, only 5 tonight. Ravens did a good job defending the sharpshooter for the Tigers.
No doubt. Yeah.
For the Ravens tonight, they were led by 17 points from Brian Griffith, 12 from Rashid Kuda with 8 rebounds, also 12 and 10 for Daniel Tomboy. Another double-double for, it feels like a guy that we're going to have to start calling Mr. Double-Double, Chris. There you go, Dirk. That's become tradition now. The Dirk just hops on my left ear on his way back, and there you go. But Ravens win the rebound battle 45-29. They also have 7 team assists, 14 team turnovers. Also 9 tonight from Trent Ruth, 4 from Relly Nagulich, 9 from Konstantin Popovich, Chris. I feel like that 9 in the first half from KP was huge.
It definitely propelled the team forward.
Well, we got a chance to talk to assistant coach Jordan Bailey and our US 98 player of the game and our Heartland Internet player of the game coming up here in just a little bit. So let's take a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, Jordan Bailey joins us just around the corner. Brian Griffith joins us as well here on US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network. We're back in 2 minutes.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack, sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet
mignon. Filet mignon. Savor the juicy filet-o-lay steak bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo. That's a wrap. No, that's a bowl.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place At-Home Care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place At-Home Care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place At-Home Care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
Do you want to keep more of your money or pay more for your next vehicle? If you want to keep more of your money, shop Perky's Used Cars just south of Coffeeville. Shop from a 2009 Cadillac Escalade Crew Cab all-wheel drive, just $12,900, or a 2013 Chevy Impala, only $53.95.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road, perkysusedcars.com.
At Coffeeville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
Red Ravens 81-75 winners over the Tigers of Fort Hays Tech Northwest. Shady Chris Floyd now joined by assistant coach Jordan Bailey. Coach, great start for your team in that first half, 52% from the floor, 8 3-pointers made. We talked about this team bouncing back after that loss to Barton, and I think this team did a good job of setting the tone early.
Yeah, and obviously coming out, being at home, want to get off to a good start, and I thought they did, absolutely.
Coach, another guy that I really thought played really well tonight on both ends of the floor, Daniel Tomboy. Had a huge block, one of the better blocks I've seen this year to stop a transition breakaway. So many key offensive rebounds, a couple key finishes inside, and really was wearing his emotions on his sleeve tonight. You saw a lot of energy come from Daniel at times tonight. And I think that really, kind of in a lot of ways willed this team to kind of push through a tough 40 minutes. This Tiger team really pushed you for all 40 minutes.
Yeah, they're a really good team, and we knew that. And even without Chase Harris tonight, they when you have a guy that shoots that many shots on your team, when he's out, the ball tends to move a little bit more than normal, and guys get opportunities and get shots that they don't otherwise get. And so that's why you see guys like DeKing Smith have 20 points tonight, and Kalik Sharp going off, and Idris, and so those guys were able to kind of carry more of the load without Harris being in there. But yeah, to go back to Daniel, that's who he is. I mean, he's a ball of energy, and he's finishing a lot better at the rim right now. Obviously, the rebounding has always been there. I think he's 5th in the conference right now, rebounds per game. But that's that's something that he can do whether he's at home or he's on the road, and he's bought into that as his identity and doing a really good job with it.
Absolutely, he is. Coach, something we had talked about from Game 1 to now tonight in Game 2 was the rebound battle. And in Game 1, I know we had talked about, there was it was a different team, it was a different kind of personnel group that was out there, but you lost the rebound battle in the first game with the Tigers. Tonight, you win it convincingly, 45-29. Your guys really embraced that challenge of getting down into the lane, getting those key rebounds, and that was a big reason why this team got the win tonight.
Yeah, and like we talked about last night, that's part of who our identity is and what we try to do every night, regardless of who we're playing. Obviously, losing the rebounding war the first round left a bad taste in our mouth, but we want to have these kind of rebounding numbers no matter who we play, for sure.
Coach, quick turnaround. Got to get ready for a good Colby team coming up on Saturday, and it's a Colby team that looks like they're going to be hungry, as it looks like they're going to come up short to Independence tonight. A lot of good players, great defense, one of the better defenses in the conference, and a team with a lot of athletes, a lot of speed, and you gotta get ready pretty quickly to face a top 7 team in this league.
Yeah, you said it. They guard so well, and Coach Stanford's done a great job putting a good group together that has really bought into the defensive end of the floor. And so, we did a good job out there. Had some guys step up that, maybe don't usually. I think our leading scorers out there were Terrell Smith and Konstantin Popovich, and so going to continue to be a group effort. It's a shorter turnaround, and so guys have to take care of their bodies, and everybody's got to pitch in order for us to be successful tomorrow.
Ravens improved to 15-4 on the season, and they're now 11-2 in conference play. Jordan Bailey good enough to join us. Let's take a quick 2-minute timeout. When we come back, our Heartland Internet Men's Player of the Game coming up here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. We're back in 2 minutes.
Than 12 hours. I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. I've been in the business for 30 years, and we just transitioned over to Imperial. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. You're going to get quality, variety, immediate service, total commitment, and you're going to get a great partnership. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
When you or your loved ones need help, you can rely on Medical Lodges. For more than 50 years, Medical Lodges has been serving the area with multiple skilled nursing facilities, assisted living facilities, and home health locations in Kansas. They even have facilities in Missouri and Oklahoma. Services include rehabilitation, adult daycare, and home health assistance. You and your loved ones can lead enhanced lives with the caring and loving hands of the compassionate staff at Medical Lodges.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anywhere with Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank. Community State Bank online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be approved in minutes. And Solutions North Bank lenders are always ready to answer any questions that you may have. Visit ourlocalbank.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Helping you move forward. That's what Coffeeville Community College does. Whether you want to increase your ability to advance at work, learning to earn a 2-year, or just want to expand your horizons, Coffeeville Community College can help. And CCC is flexible, offering a traditional college setting, fast 8-week classes, or even online classes. CCC can meet your needs your way. Call CCC at 620-251-7700 or visit them online at coffeeville.edu. We are Coffeeville Community College.
Red Raven post-game show. Here as we put a bow on this one at Nellis Hall. Ravens win 81-75. Now it's time for our Heartland Internet Red Raven Player of the Game. Heartland Internet, you're not just a number, you're our neighbor. Heartland Internet serving parts of Montgomery, Chautauqua, and Elk counties. Our player of the game today, Brian Griffith, finished with a team-high 17 points to help the Ravens to a 6-point win. Brian, you get a much easier job than Trent did on Saturday. You don't have to talk about a tough loss. You get to talk about a fun win here at home.
Yeah.
So, Brian, let's start it off with something that obviously I'm sure not fun to talk about for you, but came on. You and Justin had struggled a little bit against Barton. Obviously, I think that's, in my opinion, I thought that was the best defense you guys had seen all year.
Yeah.
But you bounced back tonight, hit some shots early, get your feel back on the offensive end, finish with 17 points. What was your kind of goal over the last couple of days after that Barton game to make sure you got back on track?
Really just my energy. Coach Turk challenged us, all guards. He said that the reason why we basically played bad is because we came out soft and not ready to play. So we had a little group chat message. It was like let's take the challenge. Coach Turk thinks we're soft, thinks we can't play hard, so let's take that as motivation. So that's what we did. We came out with a different type of urge to ourselves. Like we was ready to go. Like not even on offensive side, like the defense side. Like we wanted to show Coach Turk that we really not soft. And that's what really helped us.
Good stuff right there. And something Trent had said that I thought was interesting is obviously going 10-2 the first round in the conference and now 11-2 with the win tonight. You played a lot of good games this year. It's been a very successful season to this point. But Trent had said something along the lines of, that loss to Barton could kind of almost be a net positive for this team over the course of the season because it can kind of be that moment of like, we're not invincible. We when we play bad, we can still be vulnerable, and when we make mistakes, we can still be vulnerable against a good team. And I think that could really, with 4 of your next 5 at home, Hutch comes to town, Garden comes to town. You still got to go to Cali, you still got to go to Indy. I think this could be, that game against Barton could kind of be the fire that lights this team for the second half.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree with Trent. After that game, we were mad. We understood that we really beat ourselves that game, so we knew that what we had to do was to get better and understand that at any given night, any team, like tonight, any team can beat us. So we just got to come ready to play, be locked in from the tip-off, and just, play hard.
Brian, I think something that this team's had some ups and downs with this year, and I think you'd agree, is the free throw line. And tonight you go 7 out of 7 at the stripe. Team overall shoots a very impressive number at the line, 70%. And obviously, you came in tonight shooting 69% as a team. I know that you guys are in the gym every day working on that, but trying to get that number up closer to 75 as we get ready for, like you said, a lot of close games, against a lot of good teams.
Yeah, definitely. At the free throw line, I was trying to tell the team that it's more mental. Like, free throws are your mental. It's about your reputation, the same thing. Like, if you're missing free throws, you're not locked in, mentally at the line. So that's all free throws come down to, is being, locked in on the free throw line, just mental.
You got Colby coming up on Saturday, a team with a great defense, a team that played you tough in round number 1, and you only got about 36 hours to prepare for them. So what did you see in that first match with Colby, and what's going to be the key to defending home court again on Saturday?
Really just moving the ball. They play good defense. They're great helping each other, and basically we just got to move the ball, play, like you said, the same thing we've been doing, just play hard, rebound, make shots, definitely. We're struggling right now at making three-pointers, so we just got to get back to what we're doing, hit threes and play hard, play defense, rebound. We should be good.
Brian Griffith, our Heartland Internet Red Raven Player of the Game. At Heartland Internet, you're not just a number, you're our neighbor. Heartland Internet serving parts of Montgomery, Chautauqua, and Elk counties. Brian, congrats on the win tonight. Enjoy it, and we'll see you on Saturday for Colby.
Sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chris, any final thoughts before we put a bow on this one?
I'm so glad once this is over.
Weird night at Nellis Hall. Weird, but a win is a win.
Strange.
Big thanks to Andrew. Big thanks to Blaine. Big thanks to Scott back in the studio in what has been a night that not a lot of people will soon forget. Ravens win at 81-75. Let's get back to the music here on US 98. We'll be back in action on Saturday against Colby.